Welcome to the introduction to the Matlab. So as soon as you double click the Matlab icon from the desktop, so this is appearing here. So this is called as Matlab desktop. The first version of Matlab is introduced in 1970s by Clive Moller. Later and further it is developed by MathWorks. www.mathworks.com. The name matrix, the name Matlab is derived from the matrix laboratory. So this is the default appearance of the Matlab desktop. So it mainly consisting of command window. So this is the command window. So which is characterized by the Matlab command prompt. So this is the command prompt, two greater than symbols. Next, workspace window. Here whatever you type the variables in the command window, you can see that in the workspace. So if you double click the any variable on the workspace, you can see the with array dimensions. So if you see the across the top of the across the top of the Matlab desktop, so a row of menu names and icons you can see here. So this is called as Matlab toolbar. So next, some of the rules for naming variables in Matlab. So some rules you have to follow for naming the variables. The variables must start with letter. All variables whatever you type in the Matlab, so must start with letter. Suppose A is equals to 10. And the variables must have up to 31 characters in a variable. So the variable, so you can type like this, SAT underscore so this is one variable. So only underscore is allowed. No punctuation marks is not punctuation marks is not allowed in a variable. Only underscore is variable. Only underscore is allowed in a variable. So a variable consisting of both letters and digits, but the first letter in a variable is letter. And the Matlab is a case sensitive language. So capital A is different from small a. So the small a is equals to 10, whereas capital A is equals to 5. So the capital A and small a both are not equal. So it is case sensitive language. So far we used the variables a small a which is 10 and capital A which is 5 and SAT underscore Raj is 15. So if you click the particular variable in the workspace, it shows the value with minimum and maximum. So this is the workspace window. So if you want to clear the screen in the command window, type CLC, enter. So CLC is the Matlab command. Matlab, it clears the command window screen. So if you want to clear the variables which you assigned in variables which you typed in the command window. If you want to clear those variables, so just type clear space all CLC, which clears the screen. So now you can see there are no variables in the workspace. So now, so how to declare an array in a Matlab? So Matlab is an interpreted language, so there is no need for type declaration. So if you see in C programming language, the type declaration is required. Int, for example, int, float, character, char. So in Matlab, there is no need for type declaration. So I am assigning the variable a is equals to 8. So whatever the variable I assigned a is equals to 8, in Matlab, it is interpreted as 1 by 1 matrix. So all the variables, all the values are stored in the form of matrices. So variable a is 8, so which is interpreted in Matlab as 1 by 1 1 cross 1 matrix. So if you want to type a row, so for example b is equals to 1 space 2 3 space 4 space 5, closing the brackets. So here the b is a series of numbers within square brackets. So b is equals to 1 2 3 4 5. This is one row and 5 columns. So this also you can see in the workspace. So clear the screen, CLC. So a is equals to 8. So if you don't want to display the a value in the command window, then use a is equals to 8 semicolon. So if you type, the a will not display in the command window. If you type the semicolon at the end of that, the a will not display. So the semicolon suppresses the output in the command window. So I am not using semicolon. So it displays the output. So now we'll see some operations on arrays in Matlab. For example, I am taking a is equals to, so I already used the a variable in the command window. So now I am clearing all the variables. Clear the screen, CLC. So now I am considering, for example, a is equals to 2 by 2 matrix, that is 2 cross 2 matrix. So how to initialize a 2 by 2 matrix in Matlab? So a is equals to 1 space 5 semicolon 6 space 9 square brackets for n. So a is equals to 1 5 correspond to first row, 6 9 second row. Similarly b is equals to, I am giving b is equals to 2 space 7 semicolon 9 space minus 3 I am giving. So I assigned two variables, a is a 2 by 2 matrix and b is also a 2 by 2 matrix. So now a and 2 are 2 by 2 matrices or arrays. So now I am considering c variable. I am performing a plus b. So c is equals to 3 12 15 6. 3 12 is correspond to first row, 15 6 corresponds to second row. So this is the addition operation. Let's clear the screen. I am a is equals to 1569, b is equals to 2 7 9 minus 3. So now perform the subtraction A minus B. So minus 1 minus 2 corresponds to first row, minus 3 12 corresponds to second row. Again A and B. Now perform the multiplication. E is equals to A. In matrix, multiplication operator is star. A star B. So answer is 47 minus 8, 93, 15. So how to perform a inverse of a matrix in Matlab? So just type INV parenthesis, open and close parenthesis, inside that A variable. So F is equals to inverse of the A matrix. So what is the inverse of a matrix? Adjoint A by modulus A. So here no need to calculate and all. So just type INV of A. You will get the answer. How to find out the transpose of a matrix? So in Matlab, so single quote operator is transpose operator. So A single quote. So 1569, that is A. So now 1659. So it interchanged the rows into columns, columns into rows. How to calculate the determinant of a matrix? So type DET, open and close parenthesis, inside that A. So determinant of A is minus 21. So this is the basic operations of Matlab. Thank you.